From a technical perspective, SeaRAM's integration into the Mogami-class hull architecture will require careful systems engineering to ensure seamless compatibility with the ship's combat management system, radar suites, and electronic warfare sensors. The frigate's existing sensor fusion architecture, originally designed to support Japanese anti-air and anti-submarine warfare requirements, provides a strong baseline for integration, but Australian modifications are expected to incorporate allied communication systems, data link interoperability standards such as Link 16, and potentially future multi-domain networking frameworks. This ensures that the frigate can receive real-time targeting data not only from its onboard sensors but also from airborne assets, satellites, and allied naval platforms, significantly enhancing reaction speed and engagement accuracy. In modern naval warfare, where detection and engagement timelines are shrinking due to hypersonic threats and long-range precision strike systems, such integration is not optional but essential. Strategically, Australia's adoption of Mogami-class frigates equipped with advanced SeaRAM systems reflects the broader recalibration of its naval procurement strategy towards smaller but more technologically advanced surface combatants. This shift comes amid growing concerns over regional naval expansion, contested sea lanes, and the increasing complexity of maritime security challenges in the Indo-Pacific. The Royal Australian Navy has been actively seeking replacements for its aging Anzac-class frigates, and the Mogami-class platform offers a compelling combination of stealth, automation, reduced crew requirements, and multi-mission flexibility. By incorporating SeaRAM, Australia ensures that these vessels are not only modern in design but also resilient against the most immediate and lethal threats posed by modern anti-ship missile systems. The role of Raytheon Technologies in this context is particularly significant, as SeaRAM represents one of the most mature and widely respected close-in defense systems currently available on the global market. Its proven performance in U.S. Navy deployments and its compatibility with a range of international naval platforms make it a logical choice for allied navies seeking interoperable defense solutions. The system's autonomous engagement capability is especially valuable in scenarios where electronic warfare or communications disruption may degrade human response times. In such situations, SeaRAM's onboard sensors and automated tracking algorithms allow it to independently detect, track, and engage incoming threats without requiring continuous operator input, thereby reducing cognitive load on ship crews and increasing reaction efficiency under combat conditions. The Mogami-class frigate itself, developed by Mitsubishi Heavy Industries, represents a paradigm shift in frigate design philosophy. It is significantly larger than traditional frigates yet operates with a reduced crew due to automation and integrated systems management. Its stealth characteristics are achieved through angular hull shaping, enclosed mass structures, and radar-absorbent materials, all designed to minimize detectability in high-threat environments. The vessel's modular mission bay allows it to be rapidly reconfigured for different operational roles, including mine countermeasures, anti-submarine warfare, humanitarian assistance, and surface strike missions. This modularity is particularly appealing to Australia, which requires flexible platforms capable of responding to diverse mission sets across vast maritime domains ranging from the Pacific Islands to the Indian Ocean approaches. Australia's strategic environment has become increasingly complex over the past decade, with heightened emphasis on maritime domain awareness, long-range strike capability, and fleet survivability. As such, the integration of SeaRAM into future frigates is not simply a technical upgrade but a reflection of broader geopolitical realities. Modern naval engagements are expected to involve multi-vector threats, including cruise missiles launched from submarines, aircraft, surface ships, and potentially land-based platforms. In such a scenario, the survivability of a surface combatant depends heavily on layered defense systems that can engage threats at multiple distances and altitudes. SeaRAM forms the final layer in this defense in-depth architecture, providing a rapid response shield when outer defensive systems have been saturated or bypassed. Operationally, the SeaRAM-equipped Mogami-class frigates are expected to operate as part of integrated task groups that include air warfare destroyers, submarines, and maritime patrol aircraft. In such formations, each vessel contributes to a shared sensor and weapons network, enabling cooperative engagement capability where one platform can detect a threat and another can engage it. This network-centric approach significantly increases the effective defensive coverage of the fleet while reducing redundancy and improving response times. In this context, SeaRAM serves as both an independent defensive asset and a final safeguard within a broader cooperative engagement ecosystem. The procurement and integration process, while not yet fully detailed publicly, is expected to involve close collaboration between Australian defense agencies, Japanese shipbuilders, and U.S. defense contractors. Such multinational collaboration reflects the increasingly interconnected nature of defense procurement among allied nations, where interoperability, supply chain resilience, and shared technological standards are as important as individual platform performance. The integration of systems like SeaRAM into non-US hull designs also demonstrates the flexibility of modern defense technologies and their adaptability across different naval architectures. Beyond the technical and strategic dimensions, the adoption of SeaRAM-equipped Mogami-class frigates also carries significant industrial and geopolitical implications. It strengthens defense industrial ties between Australia, Japan, and the United States, reinforcing trilateral cooperation in the Indo-Pacific region. It also signals Australia's commitment to maintaining a technologically advanced and combat-ready navy capable of deterring potential adversaries and contributing meaningfully to coalition operations. In an era where naval power projection and sea lane security are increasingly central to global stability, such investments are viewed as critical components of national defense policy.